Flosstube! My name is Charisse. I go online by the name of Denkai from Denkai Designs. And you'll have to forgive my appearance today because it is hot as hell. Seriously, I live in Hull in the UK, East Coast, and it is just mafting. Seriously, mafting. I'm just... So the hair is up, the makeup has sweated off, and yeah, so you're just gonna have to like it today, I'm afraid, people. And I normally have some nice lighting going on, and it's a total CBA. Can't be arsed day. I do apologise. Yes, you are worth the effort. I know you are worth the effort, but it's just too hard. Just too hard. I feel sorry for people who live in Arizona or Nevada or Texas or some kind of hot place like that, or Africa, Australia. Oh my god, how do you do it? Seriously, give me 10 degrees C and I'm loving it. Oh, itchy nose. Sorry, I only just started and already itchy nose. Oh, and when I was little, I started doing that again. When I was little, I always used to go like that all the time. This coming like a rabbit. I don't know where I got that from. Anyway, I digress. So yes, it is hot. A little life update for you. Laura, my sister who I visited in Australia, has come back to the UK to live now. So yay! I get more cuddles with baby Eleanor, my niece, and she's just super cute. And I'm going to put in a little video clip right here because she's that cute. You're so sweet. Right, yes, there she is. That she is. There she is. And here's a little photo as well that was taken the other night because she's got little screw on arms. This is so chubby. Oh, she's gorgeous. Right, so they're back. So I'm happy about that they're back. But the rest of the month has been pretty crap, to be honest. Seriously, it's a horrible month. Just really horrible. The weather, I'm putting that in the bad. I'm sorry, I don't like hot weather. That is in the bad. And my ceiling fell down. Yeah, ceiling fell down in the living room. Took some pictures for you. And Mike can put them in here now, if you will, Mike. So yeah, my ceiling fell down. It's quite we live in an old terraced house, and just because the ceiling hasn't been replastered in about 50 or 60 years, and the whole thing was just kind of coming down, and it had got this little wobble to it, and it was quite worrying. And yeah, we got the plaster around, and he basically said the whole of the ceiling's going to fall down, and it was. We could tell. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a cowboy or anything like that. It was going to fall down. 400 quid to fix my ceiling. 400. That's a lot of stitching supplies. Just think of how much stash I've had to forego to fix my ceiling. Bit of a compromise. I didn't, my whole heart wasn't in replacing the ceiling when I could think of all the stitchy things I could buy. But yeah, so 400 quid down. But it's fixed and it's all nice and smooth now. But I've still got to decorate it. I've chosen my colours. I've just got to get round to doing it. But the weather, I'm blaming the weather. It's just so hot that I'm like, I don't want to do it. Literally, you start rolling with the roller and you're just like, ugh. Obviously I don't go but I feel like, ugh. yeah, so that's that. Sealing down. Bad. Eden, bless him, he's having some trouble at school, so we keep getting called into school, and he's got autism, or he's autistic. I don't know if you're funny about how you say it. But yes, he has autism and he's having some trouble at school. We're not quite sure what's going on. We don't know whether he's been bullied or someone said something or something's not quite right that in his mind, his way of looking at things, and he kind of fixates on things. So we don't know what's going on. But he's getting more and more upset and worked up. Some more and more kind of autistic traits are coming out, and his behaviours started to be a bit challenging. He's pushing and things like that. And the school have kind of got to the point where they're like, we don't know what to do. Oh, hang on a second, someone's ringing. Go away. Can't you know I'm doing Flosstube video? People, seriously. Anyway, so it's getting to the point where he's getting quite challenging, and the school are like, look, we don't know what to do. We're kind of out of our element here. So, we think you should find another school. We don't exclude kids, but we don't want yours anymore. Thanks for that. So yeah, we're looking at getting a more kind of specialist or specialised school that kind of caters more to kind of autistic kids and stuff. He is quite high functioning, but I do think he will benefit from that. So yeah, so that's a bit like stress, especially as it's so near the holidays and having to get, called in on, can you come and see him? Can you come and pick him up? We don't want him anymore. Find a new school. So yeah, so there's all that. That's my life update. I wish I had something cheery for you. Cake. I'm going to go buy some cake. How's that for cheery for you? Yay! Right, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's get cracking. First up, let's do whips. With the sound effects. Here we go. A cute little bag. Project bag. And yes, my new Mania Start. This one was for this last month, just gone. This is my June update, by the way. I know it's in July, first week in July, but it's my June update. So, let us see. My new start for this was part of the Mania. Sorry. It's just like yeah, part of the Mania 17. So my new start for June, on the 17th of June, was this one. This is by Clouds Factory. You can find them online. I think they're on Etsy as well. And this is, I'm actually a mermaid. Because past life I was a mermaid. Or when I get in the bath, tail's wet, I could be like Splash, couldn't I? As soon as my tail gets wet, that's it. Walloping about. I'm a mermaid. Let me get my thing. I'm a little bored. So you can see. That's what we've done. I'm quite impressed with that. Let me get the picture up next to it and see if we can bit of creative patching these together. Let me get some magnets going on. I'll just get one of them. There we go. There we go. Right. That is where we are. As you can see, we've done a merm, half of a merm, and a fishy, a little squiddy octopus down the bottom. It's so cute. And the little vine. So, quite a bit left to do. I would say it's probably about a third done. It's nice. It's a really nice stitch. I don't know whether because I did it in 14 count, and I just find 14 count not easy, because I don't want it to seem patronising to people who prefer to stitch in 14 count. I like 14 count. I find it relaxing, more relaxing than I do stitch in the high count linens, because I feel like I have to concentrate more and I'm more likely to kind of miss a little tiny hole and then you have to frog it all. And anyway, yeah, I like this. It's relaxing because I don't have to think as hard or count as hard. Maths, hard. So yeah, that's that. I like it. I was quite pleased with that. I'm glad I chose this as my Mania start. If you haven't done it, give it a go. If you like it, obviously. Don't give it a go if you don't like it. That would be stupid. But yeah, it's nice. It doesn't take that lot of floss. There we go. Not that many flossy bits. And this is on 14 count Ada Celadon. And I actually bought a really big piece that I didn't need to buy because there's that bit on the end for extra. But I think that's all they had in stock. I bought mine from so-and-so. That's like a British version of 123 Stitch. Mainly because they've got a really big range of coloured Ada. And I liked that. I thought, yes. Yes. Go for that. So, oh, if you like the needle minders, I have to say this all the time, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. If you like the needle minders, I make and sell needle minders at denkaidesigns.com. So have a look. But yes, and I like to match my needle minders normally. I just grab one off the board because the one that I was using is in the little bag. Just packing it up. Let me get all my stuff together. I'm sorry, I have to get it together and put it away, otherwise I'll just end up with piles and mess everywhere and I won't know. I won't know whether I'm coming or going. That's very British. Is that a British thing to say? Coming or going? I don't know whether Americans or Europeans say that one. There we go. Next. That's that one. Next. I love this one. I love it. And I've got it on my fancy thingamabobby, so I won't. Let me take the chart off so you don't need to see that. Right. I'm trying to think how this goes. This goes like this. Let me just take the needle off. Trail that down. We're just gonna, I'll scooch that over there so I don't have to hold it in place like a muppet. Right, there we go. That, oh, does make it a bit squonky. That is Bluebeard's Princess. And let me see if I can kind of close up. Am I doing that right? Yep. That's what we've got so far. Mike, if you can do a little, this is what we did have. And then we can kind of compare. So I think I've just done a little bit more of the tail. That way. A little bit more of the tail. And I really do like these. This is, yeah, a Mirabilia design. Bluebeard's Princess. I love it. I love it. And this is stitched on 32 count Flosstube and Jetsam at Chromatic Alchemy. They're a UK dyer, handmade fabric dyer, and they're amazing. They're amazing. Not only are they really good, really nice colours, the delivery's like super fast. So yes, I like them. And I love the Mirabilis because they use a selection of like 3 or 4 kind of variegated floss. Usually like the carrying water lilies. A lot of their collection in this. Yeah, and as you can see, like the little reddy bits and the little green bits in there. The little reddy bits there, and this one indeed as well. They're all variegated, so every single time it's stitched, slightly different. I like that. I like that. So yes, I really am happy with how that's going. Where's my little needle? Don't lose that. There we go. I like that. So I haven't really, I've done a few hours. I did crack on a few hours, maybe 3 or 4 nights. I know that's not that much, but I don't really get that much time. So yeah, about 10 or 12 hours. I'm quite slow at stitching. And it's linen, so I have to count. As I said, there was a frog. Yeah, I normally like keep the chart nearby as well on that one. So, and a highlight, so I do like my little highlighter going across as well. I have to keep track. I'm not very good with, like, I don't know how people can PDF it. I've never really tried, but I don't think I would get on very well with that. So, yeah, that was that. So, let's see what else we've got. What have we got in my bag of tricks? Okay. Here we have, look at this. That is how I put things away. That's like, the shame! Look at that! Terrible. I just let it shove it in the bag. Oh, well, it irons out. It sews out. It irons out. You know, it'll look good in the end. Let me just unpeel. And I kind of hold the fabric with my needle minders so I can get around the back a bit better, or I'll hold the chart with my needle minders so I can kind of get around the see a bit better and stuff. Right, that's all. Let's get this hoop off. You don't want to see hoop. Let me move the needle minders out of the way so you can see what we're doing. Okay. Ready. Squeaky chair. Here we go. This is the Stitch Rovia Sal. Just straighten it out a little bit. This is the Stitch Rovia Sal. It's available on Etsy. It's a charity chart stitched for Mind. Yes, I approve. Charity chart, nice. I have changed a couple of things. I've just kind of messed around with the colours really. I put like some greens in there. I'll show you. That would be a good one. Oh, this is what it used to look like. Bing! If you could insert picture here, please, Michael. And this is what it looks like now. I don't think I've done any more of the top quotes bit. I was waiting to kind of see how the colours played out in the actual chart itself, because I know at the top is kind of a big block of colour and I didn't want to do it and then find I didn't like it kind of thing. So yes, there you go. I don't think I've done too much on this. I might have done like the background a bit. Excuse me, background a bit. I started on this. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I've gone for like a dark purple and then with like the lighter purple, just highlighting it from that. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I might have to do some more and then see what I think. But that's yeah. Obviously, we're not like the 4th or 5th month in. We've got like quite a few going on. I'm just slow. I'm just slow stitcher, or not a lot of time at stitching, so I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah, that's Stitch Rovia. I have stitched mine on, well, that is a 16 count magic guide, and obviously you won't have the red lines if you can see them there. They won't be there in the final product because I will soak it and all the little lines will disappear like magic. And then I'll give it a little bit of an iron. That's that. I like it. I always say that, don't I? I like it. I like it a lot. Of course you like it. If you didn't like it, you wouldn't stitch it. So, I'm going to put that away nice and folded. Guaranteed next time I get it out, it won't be like that again. It'll be a mess again, but there we go. And I love this little cute little square hoop. There we go, that's that. And 2 more whips, I think. So I worked on both of them. Yes, I did. I did. This is the baby sampler. I've changed about 5 times because I can't decide. I told you last time, didn't I, that I didn't like the design that I had, and I'd chosen a new design. And the new design for the baby sampler was this one. I like it. That is Little Dove Designs Rainbow Birth Sampler. How cute is that? And obviously I can put the name of Eleanor at the bottom and then the birthday. So that's that. This is where I am so far. not that far into it, I admit. You see that? So yeah, not that far. I've done the little birdie house, the little grass, and I'm just starting up with like the little flowers. This is stitched on. I don't know what it's stitched on. 14 count, I remember that, because I was like, oh, I tried it on 18 count. I had to change it because 18 count made the bird cage about like bird cage. Yeah, it's a bird cage, bird hut, bird house, bird ledge, bird little home. Oh my god, I missed 2 stitches off it. You see that? I've got a wonky house. I'll have to fix that. Yeah, bird house, bird cage, bird ledge, bird feeder. Please tell me you know what I'm going on about. I'm just rambling. I'm rambling. Anyway, so yeah, I stitched on 18 count and it turned out tiny. And I'm like, what? That does not look like anything. Even birds would be like, what the hell's that? So we've gone to 14 count, hopefully increasing the size a little bit. And the whole design will obviously just kind of come in that little hoop. And I might actually just do it how they've done it. Get some like rainbow ribbon and seal it in like a nice little white hoop. I could do that. So yeah, that's my plan. It's quite a nice thing, nice to stitch. When I finally got the colour right, I'm satisfied with the colour. Obviously I went for white and then you couldn't see the white stitches. And then I think I went for a green, and then the green of the floor bit didn't show up, and I don't know why. Why do I sometimes I think, yes, I'll change my fabric and I'll choose a nice fabric to go with it. And then sometimes you faff around and then you just think, why did I not just stick with the one that they said? Anyway, that is that. Pack that away. It's quite nice. It doesn't really take that many flosses. It's quite simple rainbow colours. And yes, so I'm hoping I'm going to finish that soon. I can get my, oh sorry, looking camera. I can get my bum in gear. That goes in. Right. We have, that's banging outside, I thought it was my door. Right, we also have this one. Let me get it off the hoop. This is the Lakeside Under the Sea Sal. Yeah, Under the Sea Stitch Along. There'll be a link below if you like it and you want to take part. It's released in different parts. I think I'm actually missing one. We're up to, oh, Mike, I'll show you where we were last time. Bing! This is where we were, and this is where we are now. You can see that. You'll think, okay, I can't actually see it. What has she done? I have done something. Thank you very much. A little bit. I put some, finished off a little yellow fin on the dark green one. Just finished off some back stitching, kind of highlighting his little scaly things. And I think I just finished up some of the little seaweed things there. I was planning on doing the little octopus that kind of has already been released there next to it, but I forgot to print the chart out. I will do it. I'll do it and then I will stitch it. But I did already print out the one for the mermaid because it was a mermaid, and I did start it. I thought, sod it, I'm just gonna miss a month and stitch that mermaid. So we've got like the outline of a tail before I have to go to bed. Yeah, I'm kind of trailing. Can you see that little outline of the fins? And this How cute is that? That's my little needle minder. A little whale. I love that. I thought it was quite fitting, so I've shoved it on here. So yeah, so we've got the jellyfish to go there. He'll go there. There's two. I was thinking about putting it into one. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle the creativeness and the thinking. I don't think I can think right now. But yeah, and we've got the mermaid that was released this month. Like the fabric, it is a 32 count even weave. I like it. And it is called Poseidon from Chromatic Alchemy. So yeah, that's that. I like that. Obviously I like that. I always say that, don't I? Right, that can go with the hoop back in my little sea project bag. How cute is that? And I've started putting these on them. Little metallic, they're not called grommets, but the little metallic hook and clippy things. Mainly because I cannot stitch Velcro, so that's that. Right, we've done all of my whips. Last video I mentioned that, well, Mike mentioned, where's my FFO that you were going to show me? I haven't done it. Shh, don't tell Mike. I will get round to it. I want to put some... I thought it was someone ringing in about. I want to put some interfacing on, and I did buy a frame for it. And I was due to give it him. I think it was last year. I was supposed to give it to him. And it's just been on the side, put away since. So I will try and get that done. Mike, I'm afraid Mike isn't going to be here to do his update because he did no stitching. Naughty Mike. No, he's been really busy. He's making a book, actually. He's writing a book. He just blog posts and he's kind of editing them and putting all of his blog posts together. So he's been doing that. And he hasn't had any time for stitching. And I keep saying to him, shall we do some stitching together tonight? And he's like, maybe, if I get time. Anyway, it's his choice. He can stitch if he wants or not if he wants. But when he does some, I'm sure he'll love to come and give you an update because he likes to show it off. As it were. Right, plans. My stitchy plans are... I will finish... I'm actually a mermaid. Okay, when I say I will finish, it's... I will try to finish. Okay, don't hold me to it, alright? I will try to finish I'm Actually a Mermaid. I will try and put more time on the baby sampler. I'm thinking... I've got time, right? She's like 11 weeks old. What's the time scale on them? A year? We'll stick to a year. I've got a year. There's loads of time. But I'll try and do some of that. Try and do some of the mermaid. Under the Sea Cell, I definitely want to catch up on that because I've got like 2 months to do now. I totally didn't do any of last month. And those jellyfish look really cute. I think, yeah, the jellyfish. Why do I say octopus? There's already an octopus. Jellyfish. Jellyfishes. Jellyfish. And the mermaid. I was thinking about maybe changing the mermaid like I did in the Fantasy Cell with loads of like red in the hair, maybe going for Ariel, and I thought no, I'll stick with it. I did it last time. I'll stick with it this time. And there is a Mania start. Because I'm doing the Mania 17 on the 17th of every month. I have a new start. Get my little haul box out because one of these from my haul is my new start, and that is the Home of a Needleworker 2. Let me take it out for you to have a better look at. This will be my new start on the 17th of the month. And tell me if this drives you crazy. If you can see at the top, it says Little House Needleworks, Home of a Needleworker 2. And this is the second one in a series. So, instead of it being 2, as in as well, I just suppose that works. I don't know. See, this kind of reads as because there's two, obviously you've got the first chart of it, which is Home of a Needleworker, and this one is Home of a Needleworker 2. So I suppose you could say this is also the Home of a Needleworker, or you could say it's the second in the series, which I would want to say it was the second in the series. So it should be TWO, but it's not. It's TW. Is it TOO? Two. So this is also the Home of a Needleworker. And I'm going to have to get busy ordering. I want to do it on... Do I want to do it on that or not? Might do it on the linen. It's a 28 count antique ivory linen. And there's 7 different skeins of floss there. I haven't ordered any of them, and it's like I've got 10 days. I'm gonna have to put an order in, aren't I? Oh, the hardship! I'm gonna have to put an order in. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm gonna have to. I have to do it. But yeah, I'm not very prepared when it comes to this month, am I? For my Home of a Needleworker as well. So yeah, so that is also in the plans for next month. There we go. Whips. Done. Plans. Done. Haul. Okay. We have printed out. I'm not going to show you because this is the chart. This is another part of the ABC de la Produce by Jardin Privier. It's an ABC mystery sal. If you go to the Jardin Privé website, it's a weird name. It's like Mystery Grill. I don't know why they call it grill, but it's usually like a little banner on the side, and it's released in different parts, and every time you get like different alphabets. Obviously you've got like ribbon, silk, satin, ruler, and they're just kind of going down and stitching as you go down. It forms like this big long thing. There's quite a few people who are doing it. Kate's doing it from Lakeside Needlecraft, and Stash Queen's doing it, and I've been terrible watching Flosstube videos, so I've no idea if anyone else is doing it. But if you are, yes, nice, I like it. So that is that. So I've printed it. My plan is not to stitch it as it kind of comes as a sal, but collect all the pieces and kit them all up, and then get around to it eventually. Right, this is more haul. This was actually part of the so-and-so, it wasn't Easter, I think it's Bank Holiday, so-and-so Bank Holiday special, where they had 3 charts for the price of 2, and I went mad on Mirabilias. These are like 10-12 quid each, and I was just like, yes, get in there. And I've got like a little list going of all my Mirabilias that I want, so I got some. I'm going to save that one till last because I like that best. This is Mirabilia Aphrodite Mermaid. Obviously these are designed by Nora Corbett. There's lots of DMC, lots of acrylic. It needs Mill Hill beads and some blends. I'm sure you've seen some pictures because it stitches up beautifully. Lovely. The other one, I don't know if many people like this, but I really do like it. This is the Twin Mermaids, again by Nora Corbett, Mirabilia. Lots of beading and everything else. This takes a lot of beads, and I think I priced up kitting this up, and it was like well over £100. So I'm gonna not kit this up until I absolutely am gonna stitch it and try and maybe salvage things from other beads and other things that I've done, because that's expensive. And my favourite one, this was the free one, Gypsy Mermaid. I love it. If you like it, or you think that's nice but I don't really like colours, if you watch Kay's channel, she has done a conversion on it. She's got loads of pinks and purples going on, and that is very nice. You've seen the Home of the Needleworker. I can't remember what the other one is that I had for this. that I had on the 3 for 2. I think I've done something with it or put it in stash already and didn't put straight in the whole box. Sorry. So I can't for the life. How bad is that? I can't remember what it was on the 3 for 2. But this is the other one. I'll take it out. No one likes the shine. This is Little House Needleworks 12 Days of Christmas. At least they've got the grammar right on that one. I've seen this around and I think it's beautiful. It's such a, I don't know, holiday, Christmassy kind of vibe. I like it. So, and I thought it was 3 for 2, and yeah, that can go in. I don't think it was that expensive. I think it's like £5 or something. That's alright. So yes, that went in. There you go. That is that. I think that's everything. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I've gone through everything, I hope. Right, a joke, because I like to end on a joke. I'm not going to take it from the joke book. I'm going to take it from someone, I think someone told me it, or I read it, or I saw it, and I was just in stitches. Why does Ariel wear seashells? Because D shells are too big. Look at it. Seashells. Yeah. That was funny. There you go. And I will see you at the end of July, beginning of August for my update. And hopefully I will have my living room done, maybe. And I will have lots more stitching done. I will see you later. Bye bye. I think it's 16 Count Magic Guide. Excuse me a second. Oh, I think that's my chest infection. Can you cut that? Thanks. Sorry. Oh, Mike, please cut me coughing. And drinking. And don't blooper the drinking like you did last time, alright? Where was I? I could be waiting. I could be desperate. Desperate to stitch something. I know. Sorry, I wasn't shouting at you. I was just shouting because I know